Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys, preferred students? Today we are going to review the real life stories, homophones, and irregular verbs. Get ready for your quiz after this. Well, do you all remember the city secrets on your textbook? Okay. Later on, you can read again the text. Now, I want you to keep in mind and remember that the city secrets is a fiction. Okay, so it's based on imagination. It's not true. Okay? And number 2, real life stories usually has good character description. What does it mean? Okay, we know that stories have characters, settings, and conflict. Okay, the character descriptions here includes physical features, okay, what someone looks like, and then how they move and speak, and how they relate to other characters in the story. I will explain more and I will give you more examples about that from the text. Okay, so 3 things to remember. Physical features, how they move and speak, and how they relate to other characters. Alright, take a look at the yellow words here. The first feature of the character is description of physical features. You will find in the text what someone looks like. Okay, their face, their nose, their hair, or his height. Okay, her weight. Okay, take a look at this example from the text from City Secrets. A few curls of dark hair peek out of her scarf on one side and a white curl peek out on the other side. What does it mean? What this sentence tell you? This sentence tell you about the hair of City. Okay, about City's hair. Okay, can you give any adjective about the hair? It's dark, okay, and white. Alright, now look at the words in red. Besides these descriptions of physical features, we have also to take a look into how they move and speak. Look at this example. City pointed at my stomach to ask if I was hungry. I pointed to the door to ask if she wanted to go outside. So this means that what City did, okay, City's movement. Alright, and number 2, about how City speaks. Her voice danced as high as the whistles of birds. Her voice giggled and whooshed like wind going around corners. What technique is that? Do you still remember? Is it simile or metaphor? As high as the whistles of birds. Giggled and whooshed like wind going around corners. Okay, there is as and like, so it's simile. Good job. And there is a metaphor also. Can you find it? She had 1,000 rivers in her voice. Okay, so City's voice is compared to 1,000 rivers. Okay, besides, City's voice is compared to whistles of birds. Okay? This is about how a character speaks. And the last one, relationship with other characters. Okay, pay attention to this one. This one means how the relationship between Siti and her granddaughter. Okay, who is Mona, right? Look, this is the example of how their relationship develops. I called her Siri, which means grandma in Arabic. She called me Habibi, which means darling. Okay, which means darling. It means, do you think Siti loves her granddaughter? Do you think Siti loves Mona? Yes. Okay, of course. She called her darling. Soon we had invented our own language together. We remember that Siti and Mona don't speak the same language, but they spoke through her father, Mona's father. And soon they had invented their own language together. Okay, like pointed out stomach, pointed out the door, okay, using gestures. And what happened when Mona and her father left Siti at the end? I cried hard when Siti held my head against her shoulder. My cousins gave me a sack of almonds to eat on the plane. Siti gave me a small purse she had made. She had stitched a picture of her lemon tree onto the purse with shiny thread. When we want to have a farewell with somebody that is close to us, yes, we normally will feel sad or even cry, and then we often give souvenirs or presents, right? And from these examples, we know that Siti has good relationship with Mona. Their relationship develops day by day during Mona's visit. Okay, so once more, you have to pay attention to the description of physical features, how they move and speak, and relationship with other characters. Finally, for the reading, we have done reading the text of City Secrets, and then we have practiced answering questions from the text explicitly, implicitly, about vocabs and grammar, and you will have to understand the questions by focusing on the keywords. Okay, what are the keywords of the question? You have to get the keywords. Now, number 2, about homophones. Okay, let's review again that homophones are words that are pronounced in the same way. They have similar pronunciation, but they have different meanings and often different spellings. Okay, the key to know whether they have similar pronunciations or not is by pronouncing the words. Okay, so you have to pronounce the words loudly. Okay, let's take a look at the examples here. Nose. Nose. Similar, right? Okay, number 2. Blue. Blue. Similar pronunciation, but different spellings and different meanings. Whole. Whole. Hour. Hour. Piece. Piece. Two. Two. Plane. Plane. Deer. And and deer. Okay, by only listening to the pronunciation, you can guess or you can judge that they are homophones. But when you look at the words, when you read the words, you realize that they have different spellings and different meanings. And finally, the last one is irregular verbs. Yeah, you are supposed to memorize those irregular verbs. Okay, from here, heard, heard, hide, hid, hidden, hit, 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 hold, held, held, hurt, 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 keep, kept, kept, know, knew, noun, lead, led, led, learn, learned, learned, leave, left, left, lent, 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 let, 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 lie, lie, line, lose, 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 make, made, made.